All right, guys, good morning. It is High Priestess Jamila, psychic witch and teacher of magic. How are y'all this morning? I wanted to come and speak to you guys about some things I've been seeing all over the place, just in various comment sections of videos that I've been watching. I actually found an occultist on TikTok that I actually really enjoyed his content. I'm not going to bring up his name because apparently, I don't know, you know, but I was looking in his comment section and then I was looking at other comment sections and, of people complaining that they are blocked. Now, I will tell you that some of these people out here need to be binded for real because they was doing stupid stuff that was unnecessary, hating on people just because they had the knowledge and, maybe they wanted to hate on some folk because they felt like their spiritual powers were limited or whatever. So some of these folk need to be binded until they get their heads together. But for those of you that do work for people, I wanted to come and give you guys this information straight from Hecate and Lilith that it's not that your money is blocked, um, and it's not even that you're cursed. Now, I can tell you that, uh, I feel like I'm constantly having to remove death magic from somebody. Whoever that is that keeps throwing that stuff around is going to get theirs, okay? Straight up and down. Somebody's just running around here throwing death magic like Pokemon cards or something, or like they throwing a baseball, and you better believe, okay, as somewhat with a little bit of spiritual authority, I'm not saying that I have it over you, but I'm just saying that, yeah, bro, like, yeah, no, okay. But those of you that are sensible, those of you that, either you use your craft to keep things together, to keep your jobs, to, some of y'all are even out here doing work for people. You're probably thinking, what's going on? Why am I going through this? What is happening here? Why are my spells not working? Why do I feel like it's not the same? It's because you've been binded. Your own personal powers have been binded. Now, I have an entire theory on this that I can't discuss here because they'll try to flag me. Okay, as far as certain things that have been going around the United States. But I can tell you that the reason why you're experiencing that is because you yourself is binded. Now, if somebody binded you or either some organization binded you, karma is going to be a bitch. Especially when Saturn comes back. And I think Saturn is direct right now. I'm thinking that Saturn is direct. It was in retrograde. Yeah. Um, yeah, no. Whoever is doing these bindings and making these decisions, they're gonna fucking regret it. Because what you are doing is, it has nothing to do with witchcraft. When you bind somebody like that, you're messing with their ability to heal themselves, like cuts or bruises or something. You know what I'm saying? And you're even causing disease within people. So those people are going to get their karma. You got to do an unbinding ritual. And there's a couple of different steps that you have to take. Okay. And I think every individual person is going to have to figure this, I feel like everybody has to have their own individual plan. Some of you guys that, as for example, like what I was talking about earlier, when I was talking about you guys is with oppressive, you know, um male figures in your life, you know what I'm saying? Like your father. I'm talking about your actual father. Um, y'all may have to do it even more deeper unbinding to unbaptize yourself. That's something that you would have to make the decision. Okay. Would I consider myself to be a satanic witch? Yeah, and proud of it. And I'm gonna tell you why. You know, um, it is because of my spiritual beliefs and what my beliefs are when it comes to organized religion. Okay. So, those are my reasonings. And it's a lot of downloads. I've been hearing people complain of headaches. You know why you're getting a headache? You're getting a headache because you haven't been getting what we call downloads, what we call wisdom. You haven't been getting the information from your higher selves. Um, I feel as though if you are a practicing witch and you feel blocked, there are several things that I have gotten, new things that I had never heard of, just things that kind of dawned on me, having to do with vision boards and shutting down portals and, roadways and things of that nature. So a lot is being done to pretty much put, I think it's all about women. I think it's still the war on women. They haven't been talking about that much. I've noticed even in the spiritual community, men are very patriarchal. I have a man right now that, I ain't never done nothing to this man. I don't know why this man is spiritually attacking me. Like, what, are you kidding me? Like, are you stupid? But yeah, he's spiritually attacking me. I have never done anything. Don't even know this man. Never spoke to him. Never, like, literally. I'm like, bro, like, what are you doing? And I think that it's all about suppressing and oppressing women and a very childish attitude towards the divine feminine. Okay. Women invented witchcraft. Okay. Can I just say that? And you need to be respectful of women in magic. I keep this is probably like maybe the third time I've had to remind this person. I'm not going to say this person's name. It would not be worth it because he's a clown and I don't feel like dealing with no clown shit because trust me, I've done it enough. And y'all know what? I'm doing my hair, and for some reason, for some reason, I don't know why this hair looks orange to me. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it. It's supposed to be like red, 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 like kiss my ass red, like it's supposed to be red, but it looks orange to me. Oh well, I guess I'll be along with the Christmas, not Christmas colors, but the Halloween colors. So yeah, you're binded. You know what? Especially when it comes to the spiritual community, and I don't go. I would never stand behind a man doing stuff like that. I would never be on their side. Never, ever, ever. Okay. I wouldn't be. But it reminds me of American Horror Story Apocalypse, where those men were sitting around and they were they it almost looked like Freemasons, the way they, did their magic and their rituals and stuff, and they were just like, I cannot wait until those bitches are cowering up underneath us. And it's like, oh God. So it's kind of like that, and listen, um, you know, I ain't gonna say nothing. But it's stupid. You know what I'm saying? It really is. It's stupid. And people that are doing stuff, you play stupid games and you win stupid prizes. Okay. But yeah, that's what's wrong with you, witch, is that you've been binded. And I think that I think that they tried to start binding us, a lot of us that came out in social media several years ago. I don't know why the fuck they spells take like several years, like a fucking turtle or something. But I noticed that I had gotten picked to be binded. And I'm like, ain't this a bitch? Like, and see, they scared of me because they know that I can control fire. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They and that bothers them and shit, and so they want to make it all extra scary and shit, and they want to form their own little secret fucking societies and shit. But what they don't realize is that this is not it's not the movies. All of us witches have the right. I am First of all, I am very, very, very supportive of other witches. Okay, I really am. And I've been through a lot out here in social media, dealing with people trying to steal my shine, dealing with people trying to hate on me, dealing with the bullshit. So I'm completely on the side of the witches, especially those of you, y'all don't bother nobody. Not once did I ever in my life think to come on here and do work on random fucking people. I just don't get it, and random people's families and shit. And those are the people that I feel we can go ahead and label them as scam artists. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with y'all because they're not on code with the rest of the witches. It's like they're trying to force people to choose them, and it ain't supposed to happen like that. And what they've been doing in retrospect is kind of scaring people away from the craft. If I could, shit, I have $1 for every person that has came to me and said they went to somebody and spent thousands and got no damn results. None whatsoever. None. Okay. And you got to understand that, first of all, trickster spirit, the Bible. Okay, let me just tell y'all the whole thing about the Bible. A lot of the Bible is filled with trickster spirits. This is something that they don't want to admit to. I tell it late but fucking straight. Cause I'm tired of the bullshit and I just want to fucking be left alone. Don't send shit else to me or my kids. Okay. For real. Don't send nothing else to me and my kids. Don't do it. Cause you already know that I'ma fuck you up. But some of these people out here try to act like they own the craft or they own, social media or something. And most of these people don't even have a pot to piss in nor a boot to throw it out with. They don't have nothing. It'd be different if they were rich. Then what's fucking crazy is they don't really know how to manifest, because if they really truly knew how to get that energy that they fucking want, you wouldn't be out here attacking other witches. Like, it's so simple, and I'm not gonna help them. Go figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Go figure it out. So instead, what they do is they backbite off of each other. It's very embarrassing. I am nothing like that. The issues that I've had in the past is because my children were under attack by women, which is like, I'm like, really, bro? Like, okay. Be lucky that I'm a witch and I'm not Miss Ghetto, because I'd have been a whooped your ass about mine. Okay, you've been and got mollywopped. But that's what you need to do, witch. You need to unbind yourself. If you don't really know how to do an unbinding, I can help you. I'm not worried about helping you unbind yourself because I'm not worried about nobody doing no damn harm to me. The hell you gonna do to me? But fart and fall down. You ain't gonna do shit to me, so I ain't worried about it. Y'all can come to me to get unbinded, okay? If that's what you want to do, and I can help you, give you some pointers on it. Because honestly, as a freaking non-delusional person, I know damn well that I wouldn't be able to carry the load of all of these people that need spiritual work. Nobody can fucking do that. Nobody can carry all that damn burden on their backs. Okay, so there's plenty of people. I don't know why, but you know what? I've seen how limited people's beliefs are. They and I'm pissed because of that. Because of that, my channel got flagged because of bullshitty, fake, childish people on this platform. It just like really irritates me. Like, you know what I'm saying? But whatever. So that's the issue, babe, is that you're binded, you know. Specifically, not from bindings are okay as long as they are done with an intent of you to not hurt the other person. Like, binding somebody is okay. Like, if you ignorant enough to bind somebody because you don't want to see them happy, you need to go sit your ass down some damn where, bro. If that's why you binding people, you should be binding people because you feel that they're, because you feel like they've done harm to you. Okay. And most of us witches out here that have good sense, the ones that have good sense, we're not trying to be a part of that stupidity. We're not trying to be a part of that. We're just here to do our job and to do our readings. I have a new tarot deck coming today. We're just here to do our readings and fucking, talk to and connect to our clients. We don't give a shit about you. So I really don't understand these people and their fucking mentality. You know, I will say that I've learned a lot, but that's pretty much about it. It's just like school. I learned a lot that I probably never will even have to use. What I was doing previously would be fine. We had to get stronger and stronger. I mean, honestly, one time I had to literally, I'm going to tell y'all how bad it is. I literally had to mix ammonia with alum. Like, that's pretty fucked up. And it's because you got people that are smart dumb. I can't even tell you how many fucked up spirits I've had to put back in the ground the past month alone. People playing around with magic, just playing with it, just da 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 da, acting like little dumb kids, okay, acting stupid. And my spirits are like I'm putting like that's how I know I'ma always be blessed because my spirits was like it it's been like I've had to take care of it of shit that I ain't even getting paid for. Just all kind of disgusting crap that I don't know what they must have dug it out of the damn crates of I don't know what the hell. I'm like, what in the I was it was this one spirit. It was like one big goddamn eyeball almost. It was like just one big eyeball. I was like, what the fuck is that? And it was like a black eyeball. It was very weird. And just shit that didn't formulate all the way, stuff that clearly uh you know creating and then the phantasms have been the worst. The fucking phantasms. Like it's been really fucking irritating. When in reality, us witches should just be able to have a fucking bonfire, have some wine and chill. It's so annoying. It's like they did overkill. So I can tell you one of the first signs of being binded is when you're doing a bunch of magic and you just start feeling burned out. But they binded you so that they could corner you. They tried to do it to me so that they could just throw all this stuff at me and my family and I not be able to throw it back. So you know what that makes them? That makes them pieces of dog shit. Literally. So for a minute, it was like I couldn't even throw it back. And I realized something was wrong because I didn't have no goddamn food in my refrigerator. And, I got backup. I have a coven. My coven members are going to fucking make sure I'm okay and me and my children are fed. So, I don't feel sorry for the person that gets that karma back. Now, let's talk about how karma works. There are some people that don't really know how karma works. Here's how karma works: when you mind your own business, okay, and leave people the hell alone, you don't have to worry about karma. When you're stalking, harassing somebody, getting all up in their business, trying to tell them what to do, harassing them for some religious, political, or spiritual reason, and then you throw something at them and they throw it back, you don't have the right to tell them, oh, you're going to get negative karma because you wouldn't allow me to subjugate you. That's not how karma works, bro. Like, I can't believe how smart, dumb these people are. It's almost like some of these people, their brains were programmed by a stupid computer robot or something. Are you fucking kidding me? You know? And I've heard them talk real stupidly, like they own witchcraft or something. They own it. Now all of a sudden they're not a human being walking around, eating, shitting and pissing. All of a sudden they are God herself, and you are to bow down. That's called a delusion of grandeur. Okay. So it's been a lot of that bullshit going on. A lot of it. But yeah, they will bind you. And, like I said, especially if it's a collective of people trying to fucking bind you. Do I even have to tell y'all how dangerous that is? Because if they're binding a witch, they're binding magic. Our world would not exist without it. And they sitting up here wondering why they feel so empty inside while they're literally binding magic. So your money's not blocked. It's right above your head. If you fucking reach for it, you can grab it. But but you've been binded and disconnected from your power for so long that you can't get it. That's the problem. Okay. And it's so sad because I could feel like some of the energy that was coming from some of the witches, the frustration, the pain, the fear, looking around at a world filled with men and women that are fucking disgustingly perverted. They're fucking perverted and disgusting. They're disgusting. It was almost like they was getting ready to try to put women back into sex slavery and try to make it look cute. Uh-uh. So y'all got to understand how very, very, very important it is for you guys to, it ain't about feminism, but it's kind of insane, and not to mention the other stuff that they dipping and dabbling in and shit, selling kids on the black market, in spirituality. They're trying now this is what I know for a fact, coming straight from the H, coming straight from this realm called hell that many people don't fucking understand, is that you can't necessarily sell somebody's soul, but they've been trying to do it because they're idiots. Okay. So it went from bad to fucking worse to the point where a lot of these people appear to be schizophrenic, and it's just insane. Okay. And so, it just is what it is. Okay. Hold on, guys. All right. So yeah, witch, that's what's going on, is that your powers have been binding. You gotta unbind your powers, you know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. And you just gotta, I don't know, meditate, figure out what an unbinding ritual is. Um, or how to do it. I guess it would be different for different people. And, honestly, without magic and without witchcraft, everybody would die. Everybody. Okay. So that's not a good thing. I actually, not only did I have to unbind myself like 3 months ago, which that's the fucking irritating part about it, is that it can take up to 90 days for you to completely unbind yourself and get back on track. Which is, like I said, in 90 days, if you're a witch that completely pays bills with your business, shit, you been and got evicted before then. Okay. And so that can be very frustrating. Okay. It can be very frustrating, but some of y'all have better support systems than other people. You know what I'm saying? But what I did was I unbinded myself months ago, and I did an unbinding witch bottle. Okay. And if somebody try to fucking bind me, they gon' they I can't promise you what my spirits are gonna do to you. I can't even fathom what they're gonna do to you. Okay, sure, yeah, go ahead and bind me from doing harm to you if that's what you feel. But if you sent some energy out there to somebody that doesn't belong to them, you're gonna have to get that back. You can't bind yourself out of karma. Quit doing stupid shit then. Quit sitting up here cursing people that ain't did a fucking thing to you. Stop harassing people's families and shit. Sending all kind of bad spirits and shit. And see, that's why I feel like Lilith herself is getting ready to bind a lot of them people, okay, from doing harm, because they're doing a lot of harm to people. Okay. I mean, to the point where, goddamn, we had to go real deep and dark. I'm not gonna get into it, but we had to go real deep and dark to counteract some of this shit that people were doing. Okay. And, I do believe that there are some people that, I'm sorry, you need to step away from it, because you ain't doing nothing but running around here trying to hurt people. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Even though when you look around at the world and you see the way children are treated, or anybody, not just children, but because my children are not like a bulletproof vest. I stand in front of my children, not behind them. And now everything that goes to my children comes to me first. So I'm already know what's going on. You send something to directly to my children, they will do that. Okay. And my children have been a target, even though people don't think I don't fucking know it. They've been a target. Um, and so, I pray that, I hope that Goddess binds you and throws you in jail for the stuff that you've been doing, because you've been attacking people unprovoked like a sick damn dog. Ain't nobody done nothing to you. People, have their own path. You got people on this website that seem to think that they have authority over everybody, and they don't. It's totally disgusting. And but like I said, I feel like a lot of these people are agents for the church. They don't really like witches. And you cannot sit up there and practice the craft while you hate witches, because they're the ones, the witches are the ones that created the craft. So why would you sit there and you hate witches and you, like, get it together? It just don't make no sense to me. So, I don't know. I don't know if they need to lose their mind or lose their memory, or something need to happen to some of these people that are out here. But a lot of you guys came on here. You started your YouTube channels. I have a couple of people who are like understudies to me, been clients for years. They've started their channels, and people will just randomly find their channels. It's like it's like they go out and they look for new witches so that they can go to witches to bind them. And I feel like you're a fucking traitor. I feel like you're a fucking traitor. And probably not even a real witch is somebody that is not with the church to me. Okay. Okay. You're not an agent. Okay. Now, if you can prove to me that a witch did you wrong and you need protection from the witch, then I'll help you. But just to be, targeting, witches and doing all of that stuff, and it just, it's disgusting. And in the grand scheme of things, you're gonna get what you got coming. Okay. Now I said what I said, and I there's a lot of witches on here that I watch that I really like. And I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to these people that are, I don't know the fuck they think they are, the fucking men in black or some shit like that, and all that bullshit. It is, ugh, yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much what I wanted to say, y'all. Make sure y'all unbind yourselves. That way, because I want to do what's best for the witches, because, I want all of us to be winners. I feel like the witches deserve it, especially considering what I go through and the things that I have been through. Just, with just within my practice. Nobody deserves that kind of shit, and that's the last thing that us witches should have to worry about when we come to social media, is some fucking just asshole traitor, doing stupid shit. You can flag this if you want, whatever. I can't stand that, and I think that it's unnecessary, it's uncalled for. It has a foundational it has a foundation in hate. Just petty jealousy and petty differences is where it's founded, and it's stupid. Okay, because and I don't know, does the church feel like they're losing money because of the witches? Like, that to me is greed, because there's things that witches do for clients that your church can't do for them. So is that what it is? And then there's, it makes no sense. So um and then just in general, a lot of you guys need unbindings, because you ain't doing nothing but they baptized you so you could be miserable your whole fucking life because you're a witch. That's why your soul and your spirit is completely rejecting that religion. That's the reason why. Is because you've been sort of forced into an organization that hates you. Okay. And that's kind of like the Matrix, to where it's a reality that you don't really know about. And that's why as soon as you come out the broom closet and you start practicing, that's why they turn against you. It's not because it's something wrong with what you're doing. It's simply because they were frauds and fake from the beginning. Okay. I'll be back a little bit later on a happier note. I've got some gold foil tarot cards. I'm really excited. I've never had a Rider Waite tarot deck, and I finally have one, only it's the gold foil one. So I'll be back a little bit later to do a flip through, and then maybe even some readings with that deck. Okay. So I'll be back a little bit later with that. But in the meantime, if y'all need any help with that, if y'all need any advice, because many of y'all have y'all witchy businesses, you've been kind of struggling a little bit, while people have been sitting by selfishly, being selfish and being evil and hateful. And I am far from evil, far from hateful. And so I just wanted to come and show y'all some quick love to the witches and stuff, especially my divine feminines, because y'all been put through hell. Y'all have been put through fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. They tried to create their version of hell on earth for you. And if ain't nobody told you today that they love you, Jamila loves you. And I'll see you guys later. Okay. All right, guys. Bye.